And we're going to have a quiz tomorrow. We did move that due to scheduling. And we said that this is not finding a midpoint because we know the midpoint is this. We are looking for an endpoint. So just like yesterday's finishing of the notes, we start with the x value of the midpoint. So what did we say that the x value of the midpoint is? -4. So right, -4 equals, we know the midpoint x equals, and now we're going to add up our endpoint x's. So what is the endpoint x value right here? -2, right? So we're going to write -2 plus, and then the other endpoint, we don't know. That's what we're looking for. So we put an x there. So -2 plus x over 2. I'm going to try to make this look a little nicer. Divided by 2. This is the midpoint equation or whatever, and that equals the midpoint that we know. Does this look familiar for those who were here to yesterday's notes? By the way, headphone, please, in the back. Now, can you solve this? Okay, remember, if you see dividing by 2, the opposite of dividing is multiplying by 2. So we're going to do times 2 here. And if I do it on the right, I'm going to do it on the left, times 2 here. Cross out those 2's. What is -4 times 2? -8 equals, bring down -2 plus x. You got to set it up, then multiply by 2. Last step is to get rid of this loner. What's the opposite of -2? Plus 2. Now, -8 plus 2 is not 10. It's not -10. Some of us struggle with adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers. You might want to just use your calculator. And it does give you -6. Okay, cool. Hopefully it is. Now, that's just the x value, so we're going to do the same thing for the y. So what's the y value of my midpoint? 3. That's going to equal the y's of the endpoints. So the endpoint I know is 9, plus the one I don't know I'll call y. 9 plus y divided by 2. Okay. And then solve it again. To get rid of a divided by 2, we're going to do times 2 times 2. 2's cancel out. 3 times 2 is 6. Bring down 9 plus y. And then the opposite of 9, a positive 9, is to subtract 9. 6 minus 9 is -3. So now we have an x and a y value. We can write it as an ordered pair. -6, comma, -3 is our missing endpoint. Okay? So we were missing an endpoint. We had a midpoint and an endpoint. So on assignment 3 that everyone should have, you don't see these types of problems till you get to the back at the top where it says find the missing endpoint. So again, look for those key phrases and key words to do this. Now I'm giving you this whole rest of this class to finish assignment 3 if you've turned in and finished assignment 1 and 2. So have you turned in assignment 1? Have you turned in assignment 2, number 1 through 7, 10 through 13? If not, knock that stuff out, ask questions as needed, and then work on assignment 3. All that stuff is formative and helpful to get ready for tomorrow's quiz because that stuff is on there. Won't be a long quiz, but it's going to have some of that stuff. Okay? So let's get started. Here we go.